If you are always going back to your primary school in your dreams, you are always going back to your secondary school in your dreams, you are always writing exams in your dreams, or you are always going back to your village house in your dream, or the house that you have left before, whenever you dream, you always go back there. I want you to understand that going back to your primary school, to your secondary school, or writing exam in your dreams is a sign of backwardness, is a sign of disappointment, obstacle. If you always have this dream, I know that you're also experiencing this kind of backwardness, failure, disappointment in your life. This is what I want you to do. The spiritual work I want you to do for this very situation. What you are going to do, you go outside at midnight. It can be 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, or 12 o'clock, right? But preferably by 12 o'clock. You go outside. When you go outside, you pack sand from the ground with your left hand. When you pack sand from the ground with your left hand, you hold the sand you pack from the ground, you hold it tight. Then you go inside. When you go inside, pull off all your clothes, whatsoever you are wearing. You just pull everything off. When you pull everything off, you hold the sand in your hand. Then you open your hand that you hold the sand on. You begin to make declaration. Pray that whatsoever thing that is causing backwardness in your life, whatsoever thing that is causing disappointment, failure, promise and faith in your life, that thing should be eradicated. After doing your prayer fervently, pray very hard, pray very seriously. After doing your prayer, you put on your clothes back, but make sure the sand is still in your hand. You make sure you just look for a way to put on your clothes. When you put on your clothes, go outside and pour the sand away. You pour the sand away, dust your hand, and go back to your sleep. By the grace of God Almighty, if you can be doing this, whatsoever obstacle, disappointment that is making you to dream of going back to your primary school, that is making you to dream of going back to your secondary school, that is making you to dream of writing exams in your dream, or going back to your village house or the house you have left many years ago, that thing will be a thing of the past. Carry this out and you are going to see wonders. Remain blessed.